Turns out we were all fooled by fairy tales. In reality, Cinderella's shoe was smelly and dirty. Because of that, she almost got beheaded by the prince. Luckily, the magic boss showed up in time to save her, so she ended up marrying her poor neighbor. At first, Cinderella lived with her two stepsisters, but they treated her like a servant. Poor Cinderella had to steal just to get a taste of sweet jam. Jack from next door saw everything. When the sisters noticed the jam was missing, they immediately blamed Cinderella. Jack wanted to warn her, but he was one step too late. Cinderella was locked in the basement by her sisters, while they dressed up to attend the royal ball, leaving poor Cinderella crying alone in the dark. The magic boss passed by after work and heard her sobbing, so she decided to check it out. Cinderella said she envied the girls who could go to the ball. If only she had a beautiful dress and shoes, maybe the prince would notice her, and she could change her fate. The magic boss waved her wand to help her out, but warned her to return by midnight, otherwise the magic would disappear. Sure enough, Cinderella stunned everyone at the ball. She caught the prince's eye the moment she arrived. The prince kissed her hand affectionately, and invited her to dance. Her stepsisters were completely shocked. After hours of dancing, the prince had totally fallen for Cinderella, but when the clock struck midnight, she had to run back home. The prince tried to stop her. He grabbed her and wouldn't let go. In her panic, she left behind a shoe. To find her, the prince declared whoever could wear the shoe would be his bride. But the moment he returned to the palace, he forgot all about it, and the shoe was swapped by Cinderella's stepsister. When the day came to try on the shoe, the stepsister's foot fit perfectly, but the noble prince would never marry someone like her. The sister insisted he made a promise, saying he had to keep his word. The prince didn't let her ramble on. He chopped off her head on the spot. The second sister faced the same fate. Clearly, the prince didn't care if the shoe fit. He only cared about looks. When Cinderella heard the news, she came with a heavy heart. She couldn't believe the prince she loved was a head-chopping maniac.
Who's this dirty mutt?
Terrified, Cinderella ran for her life. The prince and his soldiers chased after her. She ran into a corner with nowhere left to go. The prince caught up immediately, and raised his sword high. Luckily, the magic boss appeared just in time. She told Cinderella to make a wish. Any wish would do. Having learned her lesson, Cinderella wished to have neither the prince nor the riches. The magic boss waved her wand instantly, and turned the prince into a frog.
I'm wishing for a decent man. They're hard to find. Do you think you can?
The magic boss sensed her transformation, and brought her to a nicely decorated shop. She told Cinderella her true man was inside. When Cinderella walked in, she saw the honest man was her poor neighbor Jack. The jam sold in the shop was even named after her. Cinderella was moved to tears. Later they got married, and had 2 children. They lived happily ever after as a family.